So today I have a request from a really sweet little lady follower of mine that has asked me to make sausage balls. So let's do this. Hold on just a minute. Let me get you so you can see. Okay, this is going to be so easy, but let's get this clear right up front. Normally you would use 2 cups of Bisquick. However, I don't particularly use Bisquick. Sometimes I do, but if I have it, I use the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay instead of Bisquick. In that case, I use the whole box because there's maybe 2.5 cups in here, and I don't see any reason to waste that half cup of, or whatever it is, of mix. So go ahead and use the whole box if you're using this. There's also a little seasoning packet in there. It's up to you. It's got like spices or something in it. I usually put it in just because it just adds some flavor. So anyway, that's the deal. If you're just using Bisquick, just use 2 cups. All right, to that, we're going to add an egg. 1 egg. Let me get the egg yolk off my hands. All right. And 1/4 cup if you're using Bisquick. If you're using the Cheddar Bay, I would use a little more than 1/4 cup, between maybe 1/3 and 1/2 cup of evaporated milk. And all this is going to do is just hold the moisture in there. So a little more than 1/4 cup if you're using the Cheddar Bay. That's the only difference between the two. Okay, we're going to use 1 pound of sausage. This is medium. You can use hot, you can use mild. Just use whatever you want, whatever brand you want. This is an Aldi's brand, Appleton Farms, and Aldi's has really good sausages and that kind of thing. So that's what this is. So you're going to use the whole pound of bulk sausage, the breakfast sausage, in the roll. Get that down in there. Now you can do this, mix this up with a stand mixer. But I just as soon use my hands, because you're going to get your hands messy anyway when you make the little balls, and why would you want to wash a mixer if you don't have to? So, just get all that sausage out of there. And like I said, I'm going to turn around and mess my hands up anyway, making the sausage balls. Okay. There's half of it. Like I said, this is medium sausage. Use hot, mild, whatever you want. Okay, now we're going to do 10 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. This is extra sharp of block cheese. Please shred your own. It's so much better. And you actually get more too. So there you go. There's 10 ounces of that. So like I said, it's so much easier to just do it by hand. So you just start mixing. Take your time. Make sure everything is all incorporated. And while we're mixing here, and while you're watching and I'm mixing, I got a question for you. And please leave me your thoughts in the comments below my Facebook video of this. I'm thinking about, like, it's summertime. We have a lot of salads. We have sandwiches. Everybody's kind of snacking. And I love refrigerated pickles. I love the canned pickles that you actually water bath and all that. But I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about just easy refrigerator pickled vegetables. And I was thinking maybe about once a week doing one. What do you think? Let me know if that's something you would be interested in. And the reason I'm going to do one, I think tomorrow, I'm going to do some pickled radishes, because I've got a video coming up later in the week that I think they would be really good with. But let me know, because there's so many vegetables out there that are delicious to do a refrigerator pickle. So leave me a comment. And while you're at it, please go, if you're on TikTok, and I'll put the link to my page under this video on Facebook. If you're on TikTok, please go there and follow me, follow my page. And if you're on YouTube, go and subscribe. I've got thousands of views, but I just am having a hard time getting people to subscribe and follow, and make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the follow button. Whatever you can do to help me get my videos out there, I would really appreciate it, because it's very frustrating when you do, when you just have all these people watching, but nobody will participate. So I need you guys to do that if you would. Okay, back to the sausage balls. So we're almost mixed up here. Make sure you get all the Bisquick or biscuit mix in there. You don't want any dry spots. And it feels real nice and moist because you use the evaporated milk. I don't like dry meatballs. I don't like dry sausage balls. So there we go, all mixed up. And we're going to make these into about 1 inch balls. So hold on just a minute. Okay, we got our oven heating to 350, and we're ready to make our sausage balls. I've got one of these little cookie dough thingies. It's about 1 inch. If you don't have one, just scoop it out with your hands. No big deal. You're going to do these about, like I said, about 1 inch. I'm going to be pretty precise about this so you can see. And I'm going to cook these on a wire rack. I don't like grease. I don't like greasy sausage balls. If you don't have a wire rack, or you choose not to do that, just do it on a baking sheet. But you might want to, when they come out of the oven and you take them off the pan, put them on a tray or plate lined with paper towel to drain. Okay, and that's all there is to that. It's a little fiddly, but takes a little bit of time, but no big deal. So while I'm making these, you don't want to sit and watch me make all these. I'll get these finished, and I'll be back, and by then the oven will be ready, and we'll put them in the oven and see what happens. We got all of our sausage balls made, and we have, I meant to count these before I came back on. 38. So, okay, I'm going to put these in the oven. It's preheated to 350 degrees, and we're going to try for about 10 minutes and check them, and I'll let you know what's happening. Okay, we went back in for another 5 minutes with these. So let's find a big one here, and here we go. Let's do this one. Check the temperature on it. Okay, we're solid now. We're good. I feel more comfortable. Anything under 160 is a no-go. So what I would do is start out at 10 minutes. at 350, and then check them. And then if you need to add a few more minutes, these actually wound up in the oven for 18 minutes. And they're actually, the temperature is over 160 now. So let me get a plate. And let's take these up. All right, let me get them up and we'll check them out and see what they're gonna taste like. Here's our finished plate. What do y'all think? Now, I didn't make any dipping sauce for these. We don't normally use a dipping sauce for sausage rolls. However, I do like sweet chili sauce once in a while, and you can buy that at the grocery store. It's pre-made, and it's just in a, well, actually, I may have some. Hold on just a minute, let me check. Yeah, I do. I like this. If I'm going to use a dipping sauce, you can use ranch. You can. There's so many. Take a stroll down the seasoning aisle, the ketchup aisle, and there's so many things to use. Or you can, if you have a good recipe, make your own. If you do, share it with the rest of us. So let's taste one of these and see how it's going to be. I know it's going to be hot. See, it's all done. It's not greasy at all. And the Cheddar Bay made them rise a little bit, but let's see. Well, it's really good. I like hot sausage, but not everybody does. So I played it safe and did medium. But this is real good. If you're gonna make these and you haven't tried the Cheddar Bay, do that. It's a little different, gives it a little different flavor. And I think if you're cooking, it's your job to get as much flavor into your food as possible. But that's just me. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And don't forget to comment on your ideas about the pickled vegetables. And we're talking about refrigerator pickles, like, like we did. I hope you watched the purple onion video that I did, the pickled purple onions. We use those for everything. So something along that line. So let me know what you think about that. And don't forget, please, 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 to like, share, comment, let all your friends know, and hopefully they'll like my videos too, and we can get lots of followers, and we can just get going on this thing. And I really appreciate your time and watching, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.